And we are back with another episode of the Pass the Vibes podcast. It has been a minute, a big minute. Pretty sure a month and a half. And today we have a first timer. I've been trying to get him on here for a fucking minute. My boy, as Shades would say, an OG, the OG veteran class. We got Mr. WreckItRalph in the building. Welcome, sir.
Yo, what's up?
God, man, just our zone for life right here. We started at the same year, right?
Yeah.
2010, but you just weren't kept the first year.
Yeah,
because like that.
I didn't start till like the last minute.
Yeah. And Rebecca, didn't she say like Rebecca didn't like you or some shit?
No, she was cool with me.
Oh, she was cool?
She said it was Ross.
Ross didn't like you?
No, Ross said if you would have got hired earlier, we'd have kept you.
Oh,
because I was so late, they had to let me go.
They were just like, we didn't see him do. Yeah. I remember I was a tryhard. I'm like,
I think the time I impressed Ross was that one night I did overnight, and it was like 50 carts of reshopping babies.
Weren't you the one that like left the cart or something?
No, I did all of them.
I
might have left 2.
I might be confusing the various stories that have been told on the show, but anyway. Yeah, dude, I'm glad you've been able to make it. This will be I was telling you a little bit earlier, like the first nerdy edition. Yeah. Because it's normally me and Shades. He's not the gamer. I'm the gamer. We haven't had too many gamers on here. Now that I think about it, I think Leroy's might be the closest.
Yeah.
Because I remember he was talking about Madden and stuff.
Yeah, Madden, Mortal Kombat.
Fuck him.
Those are his.
I love you, Leroy, but fuck you because you caused me so much pain in Mortal Kombat and Madden.
Leroy has 30'd me so many times with Madden, but I'll take those ass beatings. He can score 80. I score 20.
And that's the thing. I'm such a sore loser. It's insane how much of a sore loser I am because I would quit in the middle of it. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I'll do the Madden forfeit. I'll do that. Fuck it. I'm not playing. Or the Mortal Kombat. I'll quit mid. Quit mid combo.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. He got me definitely.
Yeah, I can. I think there was one. There's one round I almost beat him with Harley Quinn. And then he just unleashed a combo that I juggled me and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, Leroy. You're good at it.
Yeah, when it comes to fighting games, I was always a Street Fighter person.
Well, with you, aside from Street Fighter, I'll never forget, and this is the reason why I don't even play the game anymore, DBZ Fighters.
Yeah.
You're the reason why I don't play that game. I think there was like a month, I was so hyped for that game to come out. Because I remember I bought that and Monster Hunters 2018. Mm-hmm. They came out like the same day, I think. And I bought both of them. And I did the training shit, everything to try to just get the basic combos down. And I remember I fought you for like a night. It was just me and you. We just kept fighting each other, and I couldn't get a hit on you. And I was just like, I'm not fucking playing this game anymore. I fucking quit. I haven't played it since, I think, February or March of 2018. It's just sitting there.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I played.
Yeah, and I thought about like getting back on it, but like
I'll be wanting to because they added Ultra Instinct Goku and stuff finally.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I've been wanting to, but I don't want to pay for that one specific character.
Oh, okay. I remember you were just telling me there's no point because like all there is are tryhards now.
I feel like at this point, yeah. Because who plays this game
no casuals. Anymore? Yeah, there are no more casuals on there, so it's no fun. So you make a good point. I might sell it. But I think those might the last PS4 game the last PS4 game I bought recently was Last of Us 2, of course. But before that, I think it was 2019 Kingdom Hearts 3, which I've only played 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I bought that game for myself, and I played it maybe 20 minutes.
And now your son is the one.
My son's the one who mainly plays it, and even he don't play it like that no more. Well, I feel like he's going to now, because now that I got this PS5, I'm going to put the PS4 in his room.
Yeah. So, I mean, speaking of that, so this is a good transition into what's going to be the main topic of this episode. The fucking PlayStation 5 has arrived.
Price gougers suck.
What happened?
Price gougers, they suck ass.
I don't know why you did that, man.
It was the last minute thing, and I got to do it.
Sure, I guess, man. Like I was going through that whole dilemma August September when they sent out those emails for like the raffle, and I didn't even know it was a raffle.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, oh, sign up now and be on the list too.
Yeah, it was like a be picked from the list.
That was fucked up. I didn't know that. And because I know a couple of people, I got picked. You didn't get picked, bro? I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
And then the week it dropped, the retail stores all fucked it up. Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Amazon, you name it. They all fucked it up by releasing it like, I think 24 hours early or 12 hours, something.
Yeah, it was early, way too early.
Doesn't matter. Even if it was an hour early, that's still fucked up.
Yeah. Because all them bots, them bots are ridiculous.
It's not, that's why like when, just to fully jump into the main meat of this episode, talking about the PS5 dropped November, I guess 12th officially. 7 years ago. Fucking, I'll never forget getting that PS4 from Toys R Us, finessing the fuck out of the system. I did it all legitly too. Nothing shady here. I had the credit card rewards dollars. I had my rewards dollars. Yeah, I may have used my mom's rewards dollars. It don't matter. And there was like we had those Saturday promos with the credit card, and I had the credit card.
You get a certain percent off.
Yeah, 20% off, or 15 for consoles. And yeah, the PS4, I think it was running for 400.
Yep.
Yeah, 500 gigs, I think. Ridiculous. 500 gigs, and I finessed it with the game 2K14 at the time to like $199. I still have the receipt in that box in that closet right over there.
Yeah, I still got my box too.
Fucking dude, I'm like a semi hoarder. Like I get rid of stuff eventually, but stuff like I guess like video game stuff. Obviously, this room, I just need to get rid of a lot of shit. But yeah, and then we were talking about who rang me out. Shout out that asshole. And he was wondering, how did you get it to like under $200? I'm like, don't worry about it, nigga. Like you ain't gonna do it. He probably stole one, come to think of it. But nah, man. Now, 7 years later, being 30 and going through the dilemma of, do I even want this shit anymore? Like thinking about like, yeah, it's a graphics upgrade, ray tracing, all that good shit. So what? Like, and now I'm just at this point where I'm probably gonna name the title of this from PS5 to PC, because now I'm a fucking PC fuckboy now, man. I'm gonna be just screaming at all the console asshole, console whatevers. Yeah, I'm switching. It's announced right here first. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. I can't. And now, like, I mean, you got one.
Yeah,
but you scrambled a little bit.
This will be my last console I buy forever.
And with how big the thing is, pause.
Yo, that console, literally, look, I got my TV like set up.
Yeah.
And then my flat screen's on the wall.
Yeah.
The console is so big, it's damn near at the bottom of my TV. That's how tall it is.
I mean, I know how high your TV is too.
Yeah.
That's insane. No. Like, yeah, I remember all those memes that dropped when it first came out that it looked like a router. Like, just like a gigantic router, which it kind of does.
It makes my router look like a cereal box.
I hope that by the time, because it's usually like a 2-year cycle when they release a new version. Mm-hmm. And because or 2 to 3, because I think, what was it, 2016 that the PS4 Pro came out?
Give or take.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then I think that same year the Slim came out. Or was that the year before? I
think the Slim came out before.
A little bit before. Okay, yeah. So it is like a 2-year cycle from the launch that they release a new version or an updated version. And so now how I'm looking at it, I'm going for a PC. I'm getting it before the year ends. Shout out WreckItRalph right here for hooking me up with the links. Because, I'm building my own PC or buying a pre-built one that has the options for upgrades in the future. But, yeah, it's... And people have been saying this since PS4 dropped because of how gorgeous the games were getting over the years. They're like, what could they possibly do more now? And like at this point, you almost have to just be a PC guy because consoles can only do so much and they're going to keep rising and rising and rising in price when you can spend that money beforehand. Like, so, spend the $600-$700 on a PC that doesn't just play video games. I mean, you can still do Blu-ray. Well, if you have a disc drive, of course. But, you can do the Blu-ray. You can do top notch games like 1080p, 4K probably at this point. Excuse me, and then you have all the other shit. Because how I'm thinking about it now, from a multi what's the word? Kind of like a multifaceted aspect. Because I'm doing the podcast, I'm recording the gameplays, and now I'm thinking about streaming. Because when we were talking about Kingdom Hearts, there are so many games that I have for the PS4 that I haven't beaten yet, that I was dying for them to release, and just I was like, oh, I'm good. And I feel like that just comes naturally with age. You just you find other interests. But I mean, I always like to go back to video games because that's just like something that'll always just put me in a good mood, even if it's Call of Duty making me rage at 2:30 in the morning. But like it's still like it's a good release of energy, even though it might be bad energy. But yeah, dude, I'm fucking doing it. I might. So the links that you sent me for the PCs the other day, like the pre-built ones.
Yeah. The pre-built ones that you custom yourself, though, right?
No, I think that was the one with like the payment plans.
Okay, yeah.
I saw one. I think I sent you the link or the name of the one I was gonna do. It was like 11. I think it was like a stack, like right around a stack, like maybe like 1050. And they have payment plans, and I'm like, I could just buy it now, but like, yeah, I could space it out too, just to know that like I won't be dropping a whole stack like right away.
Yeah,
because like the world is getting fucked up again, and stuff might be tight.
Might have to go on lockdown again.
That's what I'm saying. So like. Yo, now that makes even more sense to get it. Fuck, dude, get that console. See, it's engraved in my mind now. Get that PC, start streaming throughout this lockdown. Like, get better at streaming because I don't even know how. I just learned how to do it. I want to say 2 weeks ago, like the actual tutorial. I have OBS, but then there's Streamlabs OBS that I learned that's a little bit better for streaming. And you link up your YouTube account or Twitch, which I might do. I mean,
yeah, I got a Twitch, but I don't ever do anything on it. See,
the thing is, it's like I don't want to stream on Twitch because I don't feel like yeah, I know that there's a bigger audience on Twitch for streaming, obviously. Like it's the superior streaming platform. But like I love the ease of if I were to stream on YouTube, right when it's done, it archives it. And then it's just like, oh, you can have a whole playlist of like what you just streamed. So
I know Twitch is going through some stuff right now too with that whole
DMCA.
Yeah.
Yup. Now you can't play.
Play music unless you got certain stuff.
See, and that's always been a thing on YouTube. Yeah. So I mean, like it's like welcome to the club. Like I don't know why they're pissed. It was gonna happen eventually. Like these music companies were gonna come at them eventually. I got one of my videos recently got copyright claimed, but I don't care because I don't make money off this anyway. But it was a Fall Guys episode that I did with Nick and Zamp. And I didn't realize how loud I had my music in the background. And I normally have it loud. Yeah. But this time it picked it up like perfectly. It was like, oh, you have this song on from minute 243 to 458.
The length of the song?
I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, because normally in Call of Duty, I guess the game is so loud, it can't pick it up. But Fall Guys, it wasn't that loud. And yeah, the whole like half of this album got picked up. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't care. Like, the video had like 5 views anyway. It's like, any revenue coming from this? I'm like, okay. Like, sure. Revenue. Yeah, I'm going to re-upload this shit. Fuck out of here, man.
The 30 cents I made from this.
Not even that. I think I'm spending more money uploading my fucking time. But nah, man. PS5, I'm not doing it.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's sexy. It's nice.
It is sexy.
But
that white is...
It's just way too big.
It's so seriously. Weird. And I mean, what do you expect? They have to pack in all of this power into something to match a PC. Because that's what they're doing. And that's what we, foresaw 7 years ago. Like, okay, what's next? Like, it's going to be a PC at this point. But you can't, like, browse the web.
Yeah, and right now, too, if you're trying to build a PC, actually, because everybody's doing it. Yeah. Some of these parts are hard to buy. They're being overpriced.
Yeah, I did see some articles about like the GeForce and RTX. Or is that the same thing? I think there's like
you talking about the Ryzens? I know those. Those are being overpriced right now
and then I think GeForce RTX is another, and they're like trying to outmatch each other. Yeah. But I think Amden is a little bit or Amgen. You just said it.
Ryzen?
Ryzen.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying Amgen.
I'm like, what?
I think that they say that's a little bit more that's more sought after for gaming.
Yeah, and they last a while too.
Yeah, the like GeForce, like I think it's superior, but like it doesn't last as long or something like that. I don't know, but nah, man, I can't wait to build out this PC.
See, I would definitely buy one to build straight up from scratch, but I know me, I'm not. I don't got the patience.
I was talking to Zamp the other night because I'm kind of getting him on the train to buy a PC. He just needs to buy a new TV first. But he's like, yeah, I've always wanted to build a PC, and like I've seen videos. It's like Legos. Like you just plug it and it's just good to go. It's
I've seen videos. It's nervous Legos for me.
Oh,
I feel like just I would break something like trying to put it in right. That's me because I'm that clumsy.
That would be me too.
Yeah, like I can't do no model kits. I can't do none of that because I can't do it.
Dude, when you sent me the was it like a graduation gift? I don't remember. But no, I remember I think you paid for half of it at the time. It was for the 2 terabyte upgrade for my PS4.
The hard drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was like a graduation gift, which thank you, I guess, again.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Because I remember you got yours.
Yeah, I bought mine. I think I bought a Samsung one for like $90 on Amazon.
And I was like, I'm going to buy I think I bought the same one maybe. And it was like, I think you like shipped me, like you sent me like $45. And you're like, no, it's really easy. You just pop open the console and you just take it out and put it in. And I was nervous. I remember doing that. And I was just like, oh my God, if I break it, like all my games, because that's when Destiny was popping off for us. I was like, I don't want to lose any of this shit. And I remember doing it, and that was the easiest part. The longest part was transferring all over the data
and then
the data and
putting
the
operating system on it, on the hard drive and everything.
Yeah, I think that I'll never forget. Like I was still living at home, and I just like left my room for like a few hours or something like that. Well, I just left it on, and then I started playing that night, and I was like, cool, I have somewhat 2 terabytes now.
Yeah, it's a big difference compared to 500.
500,
and it's not even really 500. No, it's a little less.
It was like 398 or some shit like that. It was like, oh no, we're gonna take 100. I think they could they get sued for that? I wonder if they have an asterisk somewhere. I think they have to.
Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere in the copyright.
It has to. They have to have an asterisk.
And their warranties or whatever.
Yeah, because like that'd be fucked up. Like all these people buying, PS5s or PS4s at the time, and like, oh my God, 500 gigs, and then they start playing their game. It's like, oh, this requires like 60 gigs, and then like I'm down to 260. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy because when I did my transfer last night, I transferred all my data and most of my games to my PS5, but realizing it, I had a 2 terabyte hard drive on my PS4.
Yeah,
so that's I had so many games on there,
so it didn't fit.
And then when I got to my PS5, I could only transfer maybe 5. But mind you, I had Call of Duty transfer, which is like almost 200 gigs. Elder Scrolls, which is like over 100. 2K, which is a decent chunk now on PS5. And then like one kiddie game for my son maybe.
And that's your whole system.
Yeah, that's all my memory almost. It's crazy. So like whenever they do this update that we can buy externals or new internals, I'm definitely buying one.
I think it's externals. I don't know if they probably do, but I don't know if they want the consumer to open up the PS5.
If they ever let us.
Like the PS4.
The PS4 was easy. You just had to slide it off.
You just popped it open.
Yeah.
The PS5 looks like you have to unscrew some shit.
Yeah, PS5 is like a whole spaceship.
It does, yo. And I mean, it goes into the whole sexy thing. It's a sexy console. Xbox went with the whole generic.
They went with a computer tower with a grill on top.
Yeah, with the grill, the green grill.
Make some green eggs.
And
ham.
And then that and you were telling me, which I didn't know about, the slim or the mini version.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I didn't even know.
It's
pulling
weird.
some iPhone shit. Because the iPhone 12s, they have the Max and the Mini. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, the iPhone, I still have my iPhone.
Yeah.
But they last me years before I get a new one every time. But
which one do you have? You know a number?
The
8
XR.
Oh, so yours isn't too old.
Yeah, I've only had it for a year maybe.
Oh yeah, I was like, because they didn't have an 11, they just had the X, and then they went to 12. Or did they have an 11? I don't know.
I don't even know. I don't keep track. I just once I need a phone, then I'll go get it.
Yeah, I still have the S8, and that's a 20. I want to say 17.
I still got all my old iPhones. I had the 4S. Then I went to a 5S. Wow. Then I went to a 7.
Those things were ugly.
I went to a 7, and from a 7, I went to the XR.
Damn, so yeah, you had like 3.5 generations. Because I feel like they had like 2 versions of like 8.
Yeah, 9. I never got the 8, never got the 9. I went straight to XR.
They had 2 versions of one of those generations where it was like 8 and then 8S and 9 or 9S. I don't know. But yeah, my Samsung, it's starting to show where I'm noticing in the Bluetooth capabilities, where I have new Galaxy earbuds, and when I'm playing basketball, it'll just randomly
cut off.
It'll randomly disconnect, and you know what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna be transparent about what just happened. I don't give a shit. Anyway, so I'm playing basketball, and normally when I'm like out running or I'm at the gym, I'll never get like a pairing issue. But when I'm playing basketball, I guess I'm moving around too much for my phone to keep the wireless connection. And I'm right there. Like I always put my phone right at the base of the
court
of the basketball,
right under the rim.
Yeah, right under the rim. And I'm right there. The farthest I go out is a 3-point line. It's like 25 feet or some shit. Not even. Yeah, and it starts like I hear, because the Galaxy Buds make a specific noise when it's like repairing up with your phone, because it has like an auto connect feature, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so like I'll be in the middle of like a jump shot feeling the song, and then it'll cut off. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I have to walk over to the pole and like reset it, and I'm just like, this is stupid. So I think it's the phone, because I had a pair of JBL wireless earbuds, and the same thing would happen, and I'm like, I mean, the JBLs, I kind of fucked up. I dropped them one day going into the gym, and one of them popped open. I managed to like seal it like with some super glue, but I noticed a quality issue in the bud that popped open. So that's why I replaced it with the Galaxy ones, but I'm still experiencing like that connection issue with this phone. I think it's just because it's dated. It's like 4 years old almost. But yeah, phones are. I still have like a couple of my old phones. I have one phone I can't unlock. I have an HTC.
Yeah, I still got some of my old phones.
That was
I got my G1 and G2. You know what? No, I don't even think I have my G2. I let somebody borrow it years ago. It's like a slide.
Ooh, I had one. I don't know if it's called the G1.
You talking about? I think you're talking about the flip one.
No. So
that was
Sidekick.
The Sidekick. I still got a Sidekick.
What the?
It's still in my box. I was actually looking at it like two months ago. I popped it out. I'm like, yo, I still got this. This is crazy.
Yo, you look at the messages.
I don't got the charger though, but yeah.
No, so my first like smartphone was the HTC. My brother put me on his plan like 2010, and I got to upgrade from my flip phone. I had a Motorola flip phone. It wasn't the Razr, so it wasn't even cool. I got the HTC, but actually back up right before the HTC, I had a slide out phone. It wasn't the Sidekick though. It was like, I forgot what brand. I still have it. I felt so fucking cool when I had that phone, because like whenever I got a text,
it's the one with the keyboard, right?
Yeah, right when you got that, you see it, and then you turn aside.
Yeah, that keyboard was clutch for me.
So clutch.
My freshman year in college.
Yeah.
I would, because my commute was 2.5 hours.
Oh my god! I forgot.
I would do my papers on the train on my phone. I would do it all on the keypad, type it, save it on Google. I would email it to myself,
and then download it.
And then I'll go to the class. I'll download it. I'll edit it the way it had to be, and then bam.
Us millennials are fucking geniuses, bro. Nah, dude, that's fucking clutch. Yeah, I loved that. Just slides open. Then I had the smartphone. Actually, back up again. I think right before that HTC, I had actual BlackBerry. Not the Fire, the one that was like a smartphone in the BlackBerry. It was just a regular BlackBerry, and I was still hyped because I had the little roller ball in the middle of it.
Yeah, I never had a BlackBerry.
Yeah, and then the full keyboard. I was a little fuckboy too. I had the pouch. I had the fucking pouch on my waist. I'm such a loser. I'm thinking like, who the fuck is texting me? I had the pouch, bro. I would go to the flea market and buy the pouches. God. Damn, I was a loser.
Damn, what was my first phone? I don't even remember. I feel like...
Yeah, my first was that Motorola. It was just a blue.
I think mine was a Motorola as well, but it was like just a brick old school cell phone. Because I was like maybe 12.
How the fuck did you get a brick cell phone?
Nah, I mean, it wasn't really a brick, but it was just...
like one
it didn't
block you.
Yeah, it didn't flip or nothing.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, it wasn't no flip phone or nothing. You know what? It was Boost.
Ooh. Boost.
Yeah, with the chirping and everything.
Yo, at least it wasn't a Cricket. I knew kids who had a Cricket back in the day. Cricket was the one that was meant to only call your mom and dad.
Was Cricket out when Boost was out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cricket, I don't know if it was AT&T, but Cricket was its own thing, and it was just like you only had like 10 contacts, and it was like it was your family. It was fucking pathetic. I knew people who had it. I was like, that fucking loser.
That Boost phone I had, I used it all the time, and then one day after school, I got off the bus, and I saw another phone on the floor. It was a flip Boost, like upgraded the newer ones and stuff.
What the fuck?
So I picked it up, and it was still on, activated and everything. It had money in the account or whatever, so I just went crazy. I started buying all these wallpapers. I bought ringtones.
Yeah,
and then I took out the chip and I put my chip in.
And that was your
bam!
phone.
I had a new phone.
Damn! Wow.
Yo, I was so hyped,
dude. How much like fucking we would finesse shit like that? I felt like we find a lot. Like our generation just finds a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like when we were teenagers, like we would, bro. Did you see that? Like speaking of finding things, I know that my one buddy. He used to always find shit. He was like the secondhand master. Like he would just find shit and that'd be his. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget. He once found this bike that was thrown in a creek. It was like a BMX bike just thrown in the creek.
Yeah.
And he took it home. He rechained it and spray painted it. He just spray painted it like a silver color.
You got to get rid of the evidence.
And then that was his bike. So we would still clown him because we were there when he got it because everyone had a bike and his just like broke. And he was like, "No, fuck this! I'm taking this one." It was just thrown in the creek.
I mean, at that point, it's fair game.
But like, it was so funny because like everyone, at the time had like a mongoose. I had a Schwinn. I still actually it's on my balcony. That same Schwinn is on my fucking balcony. A Schwinn, mongoose. What was the other one? I feel like there was another one. I remember choppers were really, really big back then too. Like people had like the chopper bikes. Mm-hmm. There was another. Man, it doesn't matter. But yeah, his bike was just coated in like a silver spray paint. Or I think he spray painted it gold once. And I'm just like, he was proud of that shit too. Oh my God. I wonder if there's going to be any used PS5s by the spring.
Probably, because I heard there's just like Xbox too. Like there's systems that are messing up.
Well, yeah, but I'm so shocked because do you still have your first gen? Your first wave of PS4?
Technically, I would still have it, but I gave it to my brother.
And you have a Pro now.
His eventually messed up, and then I got a Pro.
You have a Pro.
Yeah. But if I didn't give it to him, I still would have had it.
Yeah, because that one out there is still the first wave. Never had any problem.
That's what I'm saying, because a lot of people were like, oh, why do you buy it? The first waves are bad. I'm like, look, I've never had a problem with PS1, PS2, PS3,
nope.
4.
Actually,
all our first waves.
I will say the PS3 I did have a problem with.
I still got my original one. Just the slick, sexy black.
I think that's the one I have.
I don't even remember how many gigs it was. It definitely wasn't much.
It's like probably 250.
Yeah, I still got it though.
Because I remember for my, I think graduating high school, I got a PS3 and it was the bulky one. Mm-hmm. But at this point, what was it? PS3 dropped in 06. I graduated summer of 08. So it wasn't the first batch. But my dumbass didn't know, and I did it unknowingly. I remember I was so hyped. I bought GTA 4, and Call of Duty. Was it Call of Duty? No, it was GTA 4, and I think the Madden that was out at the time. So maybe Madden 09. And I was so hyped about GTA 4 because I've always been a big fan. But I had it on my floor, and I had carpet, and I didn't know that like you weren't supposed to put it on carpet because it would suck in like the follicles from the carpet and fuck up the system. Played it for one day. The next day I turned it on, it was just a blank screen, and I was like hyperventilating and shit. Should I pause it? I can pause it unless you want. Is that your girl?
Yeah.
You want her to be on the podcast?
Yeah, go ahead. All right. Hello. Oh, it's the baby.
Oh, it's the
Hey,
baby.
bud. No, I'm not done yet. What?
I'm leaving it all in.
All right, I'll be home in a little bit, okay? I'll be home. Relax.
You were at a house.
Oh yeah, I'm at Theo Justin's.
Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, you guys are on the podcast now.
Yeah. It's your official, unofficial godfather.
It's official. Don't say it's not unofficial.
That's why I said it's official / unofficial.
No, it will always be official.
I know, I'm kidding.
It's the race. What is it called? The race, not the race thing. What's it called? The religion. It's a religion thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Special guests.
Son and wife.
Now I'm looking at my text. No, I didn't. I guess I will send her. Whoops.
Yeah, my one boy just texted me. He was able to sell his PS4.
How much?
200. Shocking.
Oh, PS4.
Yeah, the 4. He's trying to get a 5.
I was about to have a heart attack.
Yeah, no, he sold his. Oh, if he sold his 4 for 200, I mean,
5?
If he sold his 5 for 2,
I would find him
I'd have bought as many as he could.
and kill him. I'm like, did you just do that? If someone sold me a PS5 for $200, I'd be like, this thing is empty.
Yeah, I would definitely question it. Like, it must have broke or something already.
It's empty. It's just the 2 white pieces. That's all it is. Oh my god, what was I saying? No, yeah, because aside from buying the I'm just programmed to say it. Aside from buying the PC and within the next month, I do plan on. I'm in the same boat as you. PS5 will be my last console.
Yeah.
And it all depends on what exclusives come out. So, I mean, the only exclusives I can see myself purchasing, the digital version to be exact, of the PS5 is whenever the hell, if they, I haven't even beaten the game yet, but I don't know if there's going to be like a Last of Us Part 3. If they're going to do an Uncharted 5. I don't even know any other like exclusives that Sony has that like I'm looking at my PS3 stuff right now.
Well, they do have the one game the only game I want to buy right now is Demon's Souls, the remake.
See,
because that game was
it's like
amazing.
Yeah, it's like I never got into that.
Yeah, on PS3, I feel like that started the whole Dark Souls series because that was before Dark Souls.
It's the same developers.
Yeah,
yeah.
They branched off or whatever.
Yeah, that started the whole what's that type of game called?
I would just say breaking the controller.
Yeah,
type
like
of game
it's not even like because a rage game I would say is like Cuphead. Like that game intentionally is supposed to piss you off, but like that was like I guess they actually like an actual hard video game. Like it was like you need to be skilled to beat this game. And yeah, I've seen gameplays of Demon's Souls, Dark Souls 2, 3, Bloodborne. What's the other one that they made recently? That those developers, I think they made
the
samurai.
The samurai one.
They made that one too. So I mean, I've seen the gameplay of all of those, and yeah, you got to be fucking good.
Yeah,
and I mean,
you can't just run in there swinging.
Exactly.
If you do, you die every time.
So what would that be like? Tryhards? A tryhard game? I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking like if I was to buy PS5, it would be sometime in the spring if they had some type of exclusive at that point that was like worth getting. Because everything they have out now, just like every other launch in history, it's barely anything. You know, unless you're Nintendo. Usually Nintendo has like you have to have this game.
I mean, the good thing about the PS5 though is that they started this. If you have PlayStation Plus, that catalog of games you can download.
Don't you have like 30 games?
Yeah, it's like 20, 30 games you could download. And honestly, they're all pretty decent. It's actually not bad.
I saw, I think Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
I think The Last of Us Remastered, the first one's on there.
So now, because it's on PS5, you got I'm not going to lie. ESO, when I play it.
The Elder Scrolls Online on there?
Well, no.
Oh, you transferred
I have it digitally anyway, so I transferred it.
Mm-hmm.
And the load times are amazing. Like that game.
That's another thing.
That game took a little bit of time on PS4, but on this one, it's really fast.
Isn't that so sad? Like that's what satisfies us now. Like,
yeah,
you see those load times?
I don't gotta look at. I can afford to not look at my phone because before I would send a couple text messages, maybe watch a video.
Or Destiny. Back in the day, we'd fall asleep.
Yo, Destiny, the Gallahorn.
The Gallahorn,
amazing.
I remember that was the first gun they showed off in the trailer in E3 like 2013.
The rocket.
Because like I remember it was the guy like going down to like a big area, and a lot of people don't really remember unless like you were tryhards like us. That was the Gallahorn in that dude's hand, and that was like the most sought after weapon for the first year.
Yeah.
I never got to do the loot cave, which I'm upset about.
Yeah, I think I did the loot cave at the end.
I never did it
twice, and that was it.
Shout out Mike Hartnett, another OG R-Zone guy. He's the one that told me about it. I remember I played with him a few times before like I jumped into your crew. He was like, "Yo, have you done the loot cave?" And I was like, "I heard something online about it." And then he brought me to it, but it wasn't. They already
patched it.
They already nerfed it, and I was like, "Fuck, yeah, patched it." And then the rest was history. That's when I jump into your crew. You had
it was great because my crew really was weird. It was me.
There were so many characters.
Yeah,
I loved it though.
Shout out to Mr. White, my old baseball coach, gym teacher.
Dude, I always imagine what he looked like. It's kind of weird.
And then his name is Asian Smeagol.
Asian Smeagol?
Yeah.
And his name like Ben White or something?
Ben White.
You have the whitest name, but you're an whatever, man. But no, shout out to Mr. White, man. Ben White, he was fucking dope. Shout out, man. I can go down the list because I'm still friends with all of them.
Yeah.
Like, so
it's really, and it grew over the years.
Yeah. Like, because like everyone had like a friend they would bring in, and because we would do Crucible or something.
Yeah. Like before we would start out just enough to do regular content.
Yeah, like
then eventually we had enough to raid. Then eventually we had too many to raid. But then eventually we got enough people to make 2 or 3 raid teams.
Yeah, we'd be like, all right, you're gonna jump in this team, and sometimes you can feel comfortable because you're like, damn, I don't know these people.
Yeah,
but you would just do it because we would all be in the same party, coordinating different raids. Dude, I miss. Oh my god, I feel like that was the peak of my gaming.
Yeah, that was us going to bed at 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
every day.
What were you saying?
That was us going to bed 4 in the morning every day.
Yeah, that was still Rutgers. Just early days of Rutgers for me.
That was me passing up ass to beat a raid.
You did that
a few times.
Yep. I think I did too, actually.
Yeah, a few times.
I think I did too.
My girl would be like, "Come to the room." I'm like, "All right, give me 5 minutes." 2 hours passed by.
Yo, bro. And I mean, the person who I was dating at the time, and I was still living at home. Mm-hmm. Like, so I'd be like on my computer desk, and she would come over, and she would normally sleep over, and it's just my room, and I'd be like, "I'm on Destiny," and she'd be like, "Okay," so she would come over. She would sometimes like hang out with my parents before even coming into my room, and I'd be like, "All right, yeah, this raid's about to be over," and it would be 3 hours later, she's dead asleep in my bed. I'm like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "Damn it!" But no, there has to be countless. I would say close to double digits. I probably passed up on something.
Oh yeah,
because we would do raids like every weekend, or maybe any other day.
Yeah,
but
we definitely did it at least once a week because you got something. If I remember right, didn't you get like a little extra for doing it once a week?
Yeah. There was like a
reward or something,
like a challenge or something.
Yeah,
but because I'm just thinking like that was definitely the peak of gaming for me. Like, I've been playing a lot recently just because we're locked down and Call of Duty Warzone. That's been fun, but I get angry too much to the point where it's not fun anymore. Mm-hmm. Like Destiny, we got mad, but like it was like, all right, let's just try again.
Yeah, with Destiny, we knew it was the game that was.
It was the game that was screwing us over.
Yeah.
It's not some dude who's on his laptop or his PC that has auto aim assist, and it's just like fucking you out of the sky. So, nah, but so like 2014, or was it 20? No, 2014 it launched. 15, it was still good. 16, that's when I felt like it was like, okay, you're at the peak of the roller coaster. And then 17 was like the last year I played it. That was like the I was like, I'm kind of over.
Yeah, Destiny 1 we played
forever.
A lot. Destiny 2,
it fell off.
Yeah, it fell off like maybe once the main story was done. I didn't really care no more after that.
Yeah. Because then that's when they introduced I think like Cade died, or was that Cade died and because they're still on Destiny 2.
Yeah, they're still doing it. It's free. It's free to download now, but like the main expansions and everything, you got to buy them.
Like $30,
which is understandable,
Well, I mean, wasn't it planned to be like that in the first place? It was planned to be.
Yeah, they wanted to make. Remember that they had that whole 10-year plan. And
look,
it's kind of.
But it would have made it. I feel like it would have made it if they just made it free to play in the beginning. If they made it free to play, like what was that game that came for free? It's that Ninja Cyber game.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we used to play.
Yeah.
We used to play that.
It was free. It was one of the first PlayStation Plus games.
Yeah, I remember we used to play Resogun.
Yo, I still got to download it. I still have it.
Resogun was that shit.
Yeah.
Resogun, Don't Starve. There was like this other game. It was like this like lady. She would like pop into the shadows and the walls and shit. I don't know. See, and that's what it's like. That's exactly what's going on. It's like it's just a cycle. Mm-hmm. The first year or first 6 months to a year, because we didn't get like Infamous was the first like major game that I was like, that's what I'm waiting for the PS4, and it was beautiful. I loved it. Still have it. But now PS5, it's like there's not really an exclusive. I mean, is Demon Souls the exclusive or no?
It was PlayStation exclusive. I don't know if it's not anymore. But
yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it will be. I doubt Xbox will get that.
Is it out now? It's not out yet?
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah. But so it's not on Xbox right now?
I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like...
I know, because I know Dark Souls was Xbox.
You're right. That was on Xbox.
Yeah. I don't know if they had it on PlayStation.
See...
on PS3, at least.
Well, now it's like with like the knowledge that I've had over the years of playing video games, it's like I understand with launches, it almost doesn't matter to play anything in the beginning. And this is, kind of more comforting with, coming to the terms that I'm not buying a PS5 anytime soon. Buying a PS5 in the beginning, like, yeah, it's cool and all, and you get to be like, I was a part of history. Like, I have the first wave of PS5s. I mean, because I say that about my PS4, but all of the games that are out, a lot of them are still being released on previous gen.
Oh yeah.
So it's like that in itself means that it's not fully optimized for the PS5. Like they developed it, primarily for the previous generation, but then, fine-tuned a little bit of things.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a while because Sony already said that they plan on supporting PS4 for at least another 3 years.
Yeah, they do that every time. Like PS3 didn't die completely.
Yeah, PS3 took a while to die.
Well, I mean, the longest, this bad boy over here, the PS2.
Yeah, PS2.
That was 2018, I think, the last game or something like that.
One of the last games for PS2 was like the Final Fantasy Online they had.
Something, or like FIFA.
Yeah, some
they were
crazy.
still releasing FIFA.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was it was an even year. It was like 2016 or 2018 that like the last PS2 game came out. And I want to say 2016 because 18 is too recent. But yeah, like none of these games. So it's like, Spider-Man, which would be if I had a PS5, I would have Spider-Man, for sure. Saw the story and it's dope. The gameplay looks amazing. Obviously, Miles Morales, putting the culture into the game, it looks sick. And I watched, a full playthrough of it, and the story is awesome. But it's a game that's being released for the PS4, so it's like everything that you're seeing, it's just like fine tuned a little bit to look better on the PS5, but it doesn't look that much different from what's going to be on the PS4. And then everything else that I can think of, I mean, they did kind of schmooze in that deal with, if you have PlayStation Plus, that reminds me, my PS Plus just renewed on its own, I think.
Yeah, luckily my girl bought me a 1 year membership probably like a month ago. And I just put it in maybe 2 weeks ago.
I think mine had to have been renewed automatically because wasn't I on the PS4? Yeah, I was on.
Yeah. And if you had your card info in it,
I don't remember seeing an email. I was getting an email. That's the thing I'm trying to remember. Anyway,
I was talking about emails. I've had about 80,000 plus emails for like the past 10 years. And I finally went through them all.
How? Was you just like, you filtered them and shit?
I literally went through them.
You didn't go through all 80,000.
No. Most, like the shitty ones I know are like...
Yeah, like you filtered them and deleted.
For the most part,
okay,
yeah. But like most of them I did kind of go through. Because I'm like, damn, like this is a lot of stuff. And it was a lot of like account stuff.
Yeah.
Like PlayStation, Nintendo, personal emails. Actually, I have personal emails. It's crazy. I'm like, yo, look at this. Stuff I had to archive it, so I had to make new folders and everything just for this. But I finally went through it all. I mean, most of it was junk anyway.
Yeah.
But I did go through a lot of it, and it's been about 2 weeks since I checked my email, and I'm already over 1,000 again.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what the?
I mean, I have an email like specifically for that.
Yeah, what makes it worse, I got 4 emails on my phone, so I get all of them. So
So now I have 3. Yeah, one being my email that I use for like anything retail or purchasing, like ordering stuff online or Amazon. I have that email, so it's like send me all the coupons you want to that one. Like I'll see the notification, I'll swipe away. Then I have like my professional one, quote unquote professional, where I'll like apply with jobs with or adult stuff, so like bills and whatnot. Then more recently, starting the whole Pass the Vibes thing, I started, a Gmail for that one where, hey, if you want to send me an email, go for it. It's on my YouTube. It's everywhere actually. So I have 3, but it's primarily 2. I don't even get any emails on that Pass the Vibes email account. It's just my professional one or adult one, and then the J Money one, which is funny when I tell people in stores. It's still funny to this day. I've had that email since 2000 and I want to say 3 or 4, because some guy in my 8th grade class decided to give me that nickname. I'm going to call you J Money. And I was like, okay. And because I had no friends, I just moved to this school. And so J Money stuck with me. So that's my I don't give a fuck email. So it's like, yeah, if you want to sign up, do you want to sign up for a rewards program? Sure, why not? I know you're working for some metrics. Here's my email. I won't read the shit. I'll just unsubscribe later. Because, some people are just lazy. They don't want to unsubscribe. That's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
But I know how annoying it can be sometimes.
I can't even access my first email because I did it with Verizon. You know how when you sign up for Verizon, you make an email?
Like Verizon.net.
Yeah, so I had a Verizon. Well, my parents had it.
Yeah.
But I made the email for them. And I used it for everything, MySpace and all that stuff. So
God.
I can't get into none of that. Any of my old stuff I can't get into because I don't.
Is MySpace still around?
I think so, but it's not a social media page anymore.
I think
it's a music.
Yeah, I think it's just primarily.
Yeah, it's a music.
So I wonder because I know that the email I used was my J Money one for that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't probably never remember my.
I couldn't remember my password.
Unless
it took me like an hour. I tried it a few months ago to look up my old profile. Mm-hmm. It's still there, but it took me literally an hour to figure out how. So
you can actually still like search your page up. Still.
Yeah, it took me literally an hour to figure out how to search my page up.
I'm kind of curious because we got the computer up right now.
Yeah,
I want to see if I
it was crazy. Remember we had the playlists. You could do your own backgrounds.
HTML. We knew how to do HTML back in the day.
It's like we knew how to work computers,
bro. We were smart back then, and then it's just like, nah. Not anymore.
Like, nah,
the world's different.
Yeah, you weren't really that smart.
Yeah, I knew. I felt like a genius when I was like, you see this Kanye West wallpaper? You see this playlist? How I embedded it under this picture?
3 6 Mafia.
3 6.
The Green Skulls.
Oh my god, dude! Fucking Panic at the Disco. Green Day. I was into that emo shit. I still am. Shout out Green Day. But
I was okay with Green Day. I liked a couple songs. Not all of them.
I was just talking to somebody the other night about Green Day, and she was like, yeah, I like their early stuff. I'm like, I like all of it. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, all of it. I was like, it's a guilty pleasure. I don't care. But no, I've been finding out about a lot of music too recently. But this isn't a music episode.
I've been going back to a lot of old music lately.
What's the most recent thing you've gone to?
Club music.
Club? What?
80s club.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you just missing a club?
Oh, yeah. 80s club.
So, like Gloria Estefan and shit?
Anything. Like Roxanne and all of them. Like, yeah.
Yo,
I used to listen to that all the time because my dad.
I have B-boy. I have a B-boy playlist.
I used to always listen to that because of my dad.
Oh, yeah. My dad, my mom. Clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. And I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the breaks. Watch this get copyrighted because I'm so good at it. I wouldn't be surprised. So you have a copyright claim from minute 48 to 49. Nah, dude, I'm always like fluctuating back and forth on music. Speaking of music, because I'm curious now that you have the PS5, does it still have like the Spotify interface? Or like you can link your Spotify to it and shit? Because I don't have Spotify, but I've always wanted to know.
I have a Spotify. I have it on my PS4, but I didn't even check to see if PS5 had it.
Yeah,
I know when I first turned it on, it gave me a bunch of apps to download. Mm-hmm. But it was like just Disney, Netflix, YouTube, and all that.
Look at they're trying to suck your fucking memory immediately.
So
Jesus Christ.
I don't remember if I saw Spotify on there.
Dude, another reason why like I'm over consoles was last night, or 2 nights ago. I was playing Rocket League with Zamp. Mm-hmm. Well, I was going to. So this is where the frustration comes into play. Oh, excuse me. The night before, he was playing Warzone, and I was like, nah, I'm not. I'm over it. Like, this is the last season I'm playing. I'm not playing again. I'm not playing Cold War. I was like, let me go back to something I haven't played in a minute, because I haven't played Rocket League probably since like mid 2019. Mm-hmm. I remember buying that pass and playing the challenges and all and getting better, and now I'm ass. But anyway, I was like, oh, I'll play Rocket League, and then he was all right, let me download it, I'll play tomorrow. So the next night comes, and I open up Rocket League, and I purposefully open Rocket League to have it any updates that it, because you know after a while if you stop playing a game on PS4 it just stops downloading updates, which is that's a smart thing. And I was like, all right, let me open up Rocket League so it updates. I left it on sleep. We hop on the next night. It didn't do it. It didn't update it.
No,
it didn't update it. And I was like, are you I was like, this is why I'm fucking sick. I'm sick and tired of this update bullshit.
Did you have no memory?
Huh? I did. It just updated when I decided to go into the game, but normally it updates when I
but you know what? I think it's because if you don't play a game for a certain amount of time. Yeah.
But the thing is, I was cognizant of that, right? And that's why I selected it, and then I left my PS4 to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, it's gonna update, and then we'll play the next night. It didn't even do it. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm so tired. Like, just give me Steam, where it fucking updates every single time you open it and it checks for updates. Fuck this. You need 50 gigs for a game that barely updates for Warzone. And then it's so sad that they're even giving you tips on how to free up space because they know that they're eating your PS4 alive. Like, here's some tips to free up space. Delete campaign mode. Delete co-op mode, which barely deletes anything. It's like maybe a combined 18 gigs or something like that. It's not a lot. And every update's like 20 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Every update is huge, and then the map packs. I mean, granted, they're free.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They're just
it's like the pros and cons. Like, you're getting this stuff for free, but
it's con as fuck though. It's so dumb because they know, and that's the sad thing. They know that a lot of people don't have, like, you know, we're lucky. Like, you know, we did it way early, getting the 2 terabytes. And I mean, I know you still have way more games. I mean, you've deleted a lot.
Yo, but I have so many games in the wrapper still. It's sad.
I have
4. I got old 360 games still in their wrappers.
Oh, that's weird. That's like strange.
It's just sometimes I buy. I think the last game I bought 2. I bought Borderlands 3, and I bought that newest Ghost Recon.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I bought out in the wild.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we play that?
No, there was another one that came out not that long ago.
Before that,
maybe a year ago.
Oh, I do know that one.
Yeah, that Ghost Recon. Yeah. That one's still in the wrapper, and Borderlands might as well be in the wrapper because I played it once for 5 minutes, literally.
That's what I'm saying about Kingdom Hearts 3, man. I opened it and I was like, oh my god, it's finally here. And I played it for like 2.5 hours, and then I think I went back to something like Rocket League or something.
Yeah, I Kingdom Hearts 3, I didn't even touch it. I let my son play. I watched him play it.
I need to beat it, but like, I want to start streaming anyway.
Yeah, that's why I got the PS5, because I've been wanting to start streaming. I don't have the setup or the space.
Yeah, man.
So once I get another house, then because we're looking at another house.
Yeah,
but it ain't gonna be soon. But once we get it, I want my own room.
Drop that 500 on that piece of shit where you could have used it on a PC, man. We could be streaming together.
I still need the space. That's the thing. But,
in the house.
Yeah,
you're right. That's right. Yeah, that's adult priority. I'm a fucking child, honestly.
I mean, plus you got the free space, so you might as well use it.
But I'm a child. I have no responsibilities.
Yeah,
you're a father and have responsibilities.
Yeah, I got 2.
2 kids, house. Fucking damn! I remember when you got that house.
Car payment. Yo, the car payment is done. We only got 1 payment left, I think.
Because wasn't the other one total?
Yeah, it's crazy because that car only lasted. As soon as I got the new car, a month later, the other one got totaled. Like, what fucking?
I'll never forget that day. That shit scared me because you were like, "Yo, I was in a car accident." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, it was bad. I sent the picture to my girl, and she just immediately freaked out.
Yeah,
I'm like, "It's fine. I'm okay."
Yeah, because you sent me a picture of you in the fucking
in the ambulance. I said, "I don't think I'm making it into
that." And my heart is like,
all nonchalant.
Yeah, I'm like, dude. I'm like, this motherfucker always does some shit, man. And I think I was texting you. I called you. I was like, yo, you all right, man? Yeah. I was like,
I mean, I ain't gonna front. The pain was crazy when it happened though.
Yeah.
Like I really thought my insides was out because the pain in my stomach was just crazy.
like you felt like you're like internal bleeding. Or
Yeah,
some shit?
like it was like I ain't never feel pain like that. But luckily, it was nothing crazy.
Fuck, man. Hey, yeah, that shit scared the shit out of me, man. That was, luckily, like, knock on wood, I've, never been in an accident.
Yeah.
I'm very,
That was my second.
yeah. Oh, I remember, the first one.
Yeah, the first one was with.
The white
It
one.
was after football. No, that was the white one.
Oh, that was the white one.
Yeah, but I was younger with my dad. It was after football practice. We went to go pick up my mom. I'll never forget this.
Damn.
We went to go pick up my mom from work.
Yeah.
And right before we did, we went to 7-Eleven because I was hungry. So I got a thing of nachos.
Hell yeah. You probably got,
Saving it. I'm like,
get
yeah,
those
I
taquito-
can't.
you get one of those
Yeah, I
taquitos?
can't wait to go in on these nachos. So we did it. We're at a red light though. Out of nowhere, this big ass SUV. We're the only car at that red light. The only truck. Luckily, we were in the truck. And a big ass SUV just rear-ended us. Never hit the brakes. Nothing. Going like 60.
whoa.
And my little baby brother was in the back. If we were in a regular car, we probably all would have been done. My little brother definitely
Would have been done, yeah.
Yeah, but luckily the bed frame of the truck, that
cushion the blow.
that took the whole impact. So the whole back was bent. Like it was.
Oh, so you were in a pickup truck?
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad's old pickup.
Fuck. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That bed was.
Nachos
Oh.
everywhere. I was so pissed. It's like, yo, my food,
Not even your brother.
my nachos.
Fuck.
Now, me being just a little kid,
Yeah.
like I panicked. I didn't know what happened, so
Yeah.
I started trying to clean up the nachos. Like I'm thinking my dad about to go off on me. It's like, why the fuck you spill everything?
Yeah,
Like,
I know,
nah,
right?
yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, that's an act of.
Yeah,
I'm not a religious man,
and
but that's an act of God.
We had 2 cars. If we would have been in the other car, yeah, we'd all been done probably.
Fuck, man. Yeah, that whole bed cushioned that blow, man. I mean, did he pay for everything? Or was he drunk driving?
I was a lawsuit. Yeah.
Was he drunk driving? I don't remember. You're too young.
Yeah, I think he lied, if I remember right, because he said he hit his brakes. But when they checked his, I guess, the system of the car or whatever,
Yeah.
the brakes were never.
They never were.
Yeah,
hit.
they never. No pressure was applied to the brakes.
Yeah.
So maybe he was drunk. I don't know.
Whatever. Yeah, was he a white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big tall.
Fuck that.
Big tall white guy.
Of course he was. In my SUV, my GMC or some shit.
Yeah.
But nah, man. That's fucking. You got somebody looking over you, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. But that was the first accident I was in. Then this one, some dude from New York.
Yeah, he like
fucking
sideswiped.
cut
you.
me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 lanes. The far left, the far
I
left
remember he
lane is
goes-
to turn.
Yeah.
He went from the far right lane
and got in front of you.
all the way to the far left lane and cut me off. I'm like, are you serious? Like he said he didn't see me. Like, you ain't see me. We're the only 2 cars.
And didn't he like get away with it, kind of?
Yeah, in a way, I guess.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man. I don't want to end on that bad note, though. Anyway, back to just the I mean, we're hitting an hour anyway, so I mean, we can start wrapping it up. But I'm not getting a PS5. I don't know how long. I remember saying to Zamp, I was like, maybe I'll get it 42021. It makes something good out of that day.
They can work out the kinks.
I don't even think they'll have a new version by then. I mean, I keep getting articles on my phone about like glitches with Spider-Man, glitches with Call of Duty, but that might just be on a software level and not the hardware.
Yeah, right now there's glitches on 2K that just affected me today.
Yeah.
Like,
That's another thing, like 2K, it's another game that's not fully optimized. Like, I don't even know why. Like, WNBA, like, cool. Like, all right.
No, yeah. I don't really care about like the quick pickup games and nothing. I'm more of a just my career.
You're doing my career.
Yeah.
You don't fucking scrounge for VC like those weirdos.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm the type of guy that I'll spend my VC on my team packs. I don't even care.
Yeah. But that's for you, though. It's not even for online play.
like I don't even care.
Yeah. No, I'm glad I got out of that community a while ago. I think the last one I got is 17 because Kobe was retiring.
See,
that year.
I just got into it though. Like,
yeah, I know.
I think the only 2K,
last year or something like that.
The first 2K game that really got me, because I used to play NBA Live.
So did I.
Up until like maybe 11. Then I stopped.
The last one I had was 08.
And then the first 2K the first basketball game after that was 16. And that was because PlayStation, I think, had a sale for like $5 at one point. PS4.
Didn't they? Wasn't like 2K18 free at one point?
One of them was free.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one.
I think 18 was free or 19. It was 18 or 19.
No, you know what? It was 16. That's one reason. That's the only reason why I downloaded it.
Yeah.
16 was free.
I remember one year it was free.
So I downloaded it and I loved it. And apparently, from like all the videos I've seen and everything, 16 was one of the best ones.
One of the best ones.
So I'm like, okay, it makes sense then. But I never bought 17.
Yeah.
Never bought 18.
Yeah.
19 I bought at the end of its life when they were running a sale for like $5-10 bucks.
Makes sense.
So I bought that one. I played the crap out of it. And then I met these guys at work. They're big on 2K.
Of course.
So now I'm like, okay, I got people to play with now.
I'm in the league.
And they're like, they're really good. Like, they're crazy good. Like, I can miss all my shots and they'll still carry me. Like, that's how good they are. And it's like, okay, I like this. It's the whole team thing. So then 20 I bought. It's the first one I bought.
Day one.
Preloaded and everything. And
I
now,
remember you
and
doing
now
that
21, same thing. So I'm like, okay, like it's a thing. I still suck at it.
Did you get the Mamba one or no?
Yeah, I got the Mamba. So I got it on PS5 too.
Good on you, man.
Yeah. I had. You know, there's no way you can't get the Mamba one.
Yeah. Like I said, I was gonna get the one for the PS4, which I still might get just for just to have it. Like I'm not even gonna play it. Like my 2K17 is in the case.
I mean, if you want the steel case, Best Buy sells them separate
for the
Mambas.
For the PS4.
Yeah.
Because I remember when
they're probably like $20 though.
What I remember when it first dropped in September. Yeah, September. I saw a sale on Amazon. And I missed it. I was such an idiot. So it was like the Mamba Forever for PS4. Mm-hmm. Instead of 89, it was 79, and I was like, "Oh wait, gone next day." And I was like, "Why did I wait?" I was like, "That's stupid." I probably bought merch or some shit like that.
It happened to me with a game. There was a game that was on.
What?
Remember Anthem?
Oh, I played the demo with you. That was it.
Anthem. I'm not gonna lie. It was a solid game. It wasn't bad. It was just all right. That's a lie. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
But it had so much potential.
It had a lot of potential.
It was just bad. And then the load times were I could
worse than Destiny.
I could literally go make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Go take a crap. Come back. And it's still loading.
Dude, I remember the demo was bad.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that was a game that really never got to do it.
I remember what I complained about when we were trying it out. It was just like that. It was like that awkward transition of like first person, like walking around in that world, like the hub world, and then you choose your suit.
You're in third.
And then you're in third, and I'm just like, what was the whole point of being in? For like, what's that? Is that supposed to immerse me in this? I'm like, no, it looks dumb. Like it didn't match up to me. And then I heard about the loading times, and what even attracted me to that game was it was like, this is the real Iron Man simulator. I'm a diehard Iron Man guy, so I'm like, you got me, marketing people. But I never followed through with it anyway.
Yeah, and it wasn't enough content either.
No,
like, and then some of the end game stuff you couldn't even do because
you needed a squad.
No, well, technically but it wasn't released yet. So the game was already out, but end game stuff wasn't out.
What?
So it's like,
I'm glad I didn't play that game. Did you actually buy it?
Yeah, I bought it. I think I traded something in though, so I didn't really like pay full price or nothing. Yeah, but no, wait, did I buy it?
I think you did, man.
No, I think I got one of my boys to buy it for me.
So he stole it? No, I'm kidding.
One of my boys bought it for me. I paid him back though, but he bought it for me. And then
I feel like I remember this story.
And then we ended up really like
just not playing it.
Yeah, I beat the story, but it really wasn't. I could have beat it if I sat there in one day. I could have beat it one day.
One nighted it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was almost like on a No Man's Sky level of like horrible. Mm-hmm. No Man's Sky will forever be infamous of like the biggest hype I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna change like gaming.
They completely revamped it though. It's actually not bad though.
I'm not playing that game.
Oh, I'm still not going to either. But yeah.
Yeah, like everything that they were promising was like not in it. Mm-hmm. Almost like Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is another huge failure. I could have a whole episode about failures. That'll be another. You
can have an episode of Resurrections. Look at Final Fantasy Online.
Yo, that's you, man.
Because for the PS3, that game was horrific. But then they worked on it for the PS4.
Yeah.
And when it came back out, perfection.
Yeah, I remember we had it on sale for like a minute in our zone. I think that's where you bought it.
Those are the two biggest games I play now. Like
ESO.
MMORPGs.
Yeah, I remember I kept going back and forth. I'm like, man, I miss playing with Ralph. I might download that ESO, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, a new feature they added to PS5 is they
Oh, see now I'm not.
They let you see how many hours you got on games.
Oh, so it makes you feel pathetic.
I just don't know if it counts for PS4 games. Because if it does, I haven't checked it yet. I'll probably check it when I get home.
You have probably like over like 3 months worth of time.
I want to see. Yo, do you remember Frank on Destiny?
Yeah, he was like top 100 or some shit.
He has over tens of thousands of Destiny hours.
Yeah, I think he still plays.
He still only plays Destiny. It's crazy.
Dude, he was like, well, Greg was like him in a way at one point.
Except Greg couldn't platform jump.
Yeah. Shout out Greg. He's another part of that Destiny squad.
Try and get those no death trials, and he died every time.
Yeah, we and the funny thing is we wouldn't even get mad at him. We would get mad at everybody else. So like me, if I fucked up, like Justin, come on, man.
Yeah.
Or like you. Actually, no one would get mad at you because you never talked.
Not even that. I just.
You were the silent killer.
I want some real. I was like, just let me focus, concentrate.
Yeah. You were like, you came in clutch.
Let me survive.
Like, wow.
Let me survive till everybody respawns or something.
I mean, because that's how, more recently when you joined like me, Nick, and Zamp, like we started winning when you joined our team.
Yeah, I don't communicate because I'd be so into concentrating.
You're concentrating and you're being dead. That's what you're doing.
That too, yeah. My mic's muted half the time because of my kids.
That's why I make jokes with everyone. I was like, he's not gonna have his headset on. And then normally when everyone's offline and I'll like stay on for a little bit longer, that's when you put your headset on. Yeah. I'm like, oh, they're sleeping now. And you're like, yeah. It's like 2 a.m. But nah, dude, that Destiny squad. Yeah, shout out Greg. Whoa, see, I told you it was gonna happen to me. Shout out Greg. Shout out Ben. Shout out. I'm shouting him out too. Shout out Invincible.
There was a couple. More.
Board Assassin.
Quinn.
Shout out Quinn. He was a character.
Yeah.
I remember he had like his brother on. His name was like Preston or something.
I think so.
I remember some kid
I remember
named
that.
Preston.
Yeah, I remember that.
I said Vince. Board.
Board Assassin. Yeah.
Damn. Who else did we used to play with? Fuck,
I'm telling you, that list really got bigger over the years.
Yeah.
Like the ones we named now are the core.
That was the core. And I mean, I was
yeah.
brought in because I knew you.
Yeah, that list definitely got bigger.
So I feel like the core, it was like that I got brought into. It was you, it was Ben, it was Greg, it was Vince, and it was Quinn. And Board. So the 6 of you guys, and I was kind of like the 7th string. And then I think there was someone that Board knew that I forgot it. I'm pretty sure I'm still friends. Actually, I could just look it up really quick. On my friends list.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm still friends with. They're all on my.
Yeah, they're all still there for me too. I just remember seeing like notifications like, oh, such and such has left the group. I'm like, damn, I forgot this group was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, friends list. I like the new PlayStation, but shout out PlayStation for the new app update.
Oh yeah, it's real sleek.
Yeah, I like the way they look, but they fucked up the interface on actual PS4. So fuck you guys for that. So yeah, Ben's on right now playing his PS5 NHL 21. Board is on. Wait, did we used to play with this guy? Ghost Wolf Chaos.
Yes.
Yeah, we used to play.
I feel like that's another one.
Yeah, we used to play with Ghost. Yeah, your brother's on, Mr. Freak Nasty. That's his name.
He had my actually.
Yeah, he had the iMerc.
He had my original. Well, my second original account because my first one got banned.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to whoever that asshole is that reported my account. The one and only time I went on PlayStation Home. Only time.
Oh, PlayStation Home is a whole vibe.
PlayStation Home. It's basically it's the Sims for the PS3.
It was the Sims, dude, or like Second Life.
I ain't never been reported for nothing. The one time I go on PlayStation Home, I go into the Star Wars lobby.
Yeah.
Into the bar.
Yeah.
I see the dudes dancing, playing the music and everything.
Bro, my God.
I'm like, all right, it's cool. It ain't nothing to do. So let me get off. I get off. The next day I get on. Bam, I can't connect. I'm like, why can't I connect to the online? Then I look up the error code I kept getting. You've been banned. I'm like, what? What did I do? I look up the other code. It said because my username, my ID was inappropriate.
That's hysterical, dude.
Shout out to It's in Your Butt.
It's in Your Butt.
That was my account.
Yo, PlayStation Home. I remember being at my first college. And this was before I went to Rutgers. We were like, there was a few of us that were like 18 years old. So this was 2008. Yeah, 2008. And they're like, yo, you hear about the PlayStation Home going live? And I'm like, what's that? And then it was like, oh, you create your own avatar and like walk around the world and get prizes and stuff. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Dude, I used to be on that thing like every other weekend. Or I want to say every weekend, like upgrading my house and playing the games for money and shit. Dude, that was, oh man. I think they shut it down like maybe 6 years ago. 4 years.
Yeah, recent. It lasted a while, to be honest.
It was recent.
Yeah.
DJ P Money. I think that was Preston. CN Bras. That was the other guy who was always like with board. CN Bras. Or Sin Bras. I don't know. Who else? Yeah, once I finish up that Destiny core, we'll wrap up this episode. Who else is on here? Mr. Jiggy Fly.
Yeah.
Jiggy. I remember Jiggy. Oh, Queefman. Oh my God. I'm remembering all these people. Oh, this is my buddy who I used to work with at Hibbert. Shout out Matt. Mr. B Easy. He was a big Destiny guy. Who else? Red Kid. I think that was another guy. I feel like that was another guy.
I know my one boy Ben used to play. I played with him early, but when it came to trials and everything, he never got into it.
Trials was like the only thing that I was like hot garbage at. Like, no matter,
I was 50-50. I had good days and I had days where
no matter if I was like with you or like you and Vince or Vince and Ben, like the best people in our core in our group, I would fuck it up every single time. I'd be the first person out. Like, they would see the first, and it's like, oh, it's J-Rod. And like, J-Rod's done. Like, I could not for my life. For me, it wasn't 50-50. It was like 80-20. I would have like that one game where like I would go off with a shotgun or something. But yeah, shout out Destiny, man. All this Destiny talk got me thinking, man, I might hop back on that shit. You know, and just relive it a little bit.
For like 5 minutes and then be like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, I don't know. Like,
I did that a while ago, not that long. When it was free again, I re-downloaded it. I played it, but I didn't know how to do anything anymore.
Yeah,
it was so weird. I didn't know how to start missions or none. I feel like they changed it so much.
Because I remember the last big thing that I read about Destiny was their live event, where you know, because that's like a new thing now, and they did the something blew up the Dreadnought or some shit like that. Yeah, like. You saw the Dreadnought blow up live, which is pretty cool. And they were talking about like the only thing bad was like you had to wait like an hour for it to start because they didn't tell you how long it was gonna be or when. Like they told you when it was gonna start, but it didn't start at that time. That's when they were just like, oh, log on at like 5 p.m. or something like that. But it didn't start an hour later because I guess they wanted everyone to get a chance to come on. But no, that was a cool thing that they did. But yeah, man, I might reinstall that shit and go through the Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be the game I play.
Let me know. I'll reinstall it too.
Yo, real shit. Maybe that'll be the game I play while I wait to get a PS5 or when I get my PC. I wonder if I can link. Probably not.
No, I believe you can.
You can link your account because it's Activision, right?
Yeah, you'll link in through your Activision account.
Ooh.
So I think you can. Ooh. I feel like you can.
I might do some streaming. Yeah. Shout out to the streaming coming soon. PTV Games. I'm gonna do some weird shit. I want you to be on there. Yeah. Whether it just be sitting on Discord.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna. Whenever I do my channel, like, am I gonna keep my name now? Or am I gonna go back? Because now my brother changed. He don't use iMerc no more.
Yeah, it's Mr. Freak Nasty.
Mr. Freak Nasty.
Shout out to Mr. Freak Nasty.
So now technically, because you know how PlayStation, you could do your name change now. Your first attempt is free. So I'm thinking,
what?
Yeah, PlayStation.
When did this happen?
I want to say within the last 2 years, maybe one.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you could change your name, and your first attempt is free. After that, I think it's like $10 maybe to change it.
I've been wanting to change my generic ass name.
Really? Yo, you don't. I see a lot of J-Rods out there on any game I play.
Don't make me feel worse, man.
I really do,
bro.
It was a J-Rod that killed me yesterday in Call of Duty.
Fuck you, dude. Dude, ever since I made that name in 2008 when I got my PS3, I wasn't creative. I was just like, what's my nickname? And I just graduated high school, and I'm like, oh, everyone calls me J-Rod. Yeah. And then another really bad thing you put your birthday in your fucking name. So yeah, it's literally my name and my birthday. So someone could literally steal my information, but Sony did that on their own 2 times.
Yeah.
And with the PS3 and the PS4. But anyway, I've been waiting to change that name for like 6 years.
If you get on now, you should be able to.
No, I'm changing it tonight.
First. Yeah. The only reason why I haven't changed it is because they tell you the whole certain games can be affected by it. Your trophies might or whatever.
They changed the trophy system.
I kind of care only because of like ESO and stuff. Like I want all my stuff to show up.
Like
my main games, I want my name to still be there. So
yo, if you see this man's face,
yo,
I want my name.
I refuse to like get like.
Well, I don't blame you. How many hours you put into that? I don't blame you. It's just like
if I really had to guess, thousands.
Yeah, definitely. Like I would say a few thousands,
and I'm still not even like.
Because like there are times where like you fell asleep with it on and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's why with me and Destiny, I would fall asleep with it on. In Monster Hunter, I have hundreds of hours.
Monster Hunter is one of the free games for PlayStation Plus for PS5.
I fucking know. That's one reason why Zamp was gonna get it because
I'm so hyped. I sold mine.
Oh, I can't believe you sold it.
Yeah.
Now you have it again.
Yeah, now I have it.
Yeah, hop on that, man. I've been playing that again.
Let me delete.
I haven't got. Oh yeah, you got to delete shit.
Let me delete one of the 4 games I got installed.
Sold. Sony, get your shit right, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, man. I'm first nerdy episode in the books, man. Nah, this was fun. Got to talk about a lot of nerdy shit. I can go on for days. Like, dude, we can.
This right here, it's only been an hour 15.
That's
and it only feels like 5 minutes,
dude. I have this whole notepad. There's other stuff. It could be like old school games. It's certain generations. So like the PS2, GameCube, Xbox generation. Then, well, I mean, we kind of talked about PS3 and the Xbox 360. We didn't even talk about the Wii. I can go on for days. I got my Wii games right next to me.
We can go to the Wii. We can go to the Switch. We can go to the GameCube.
We can just have a Nintendo episode.
The Game Boy Color.
Oh my God. More to come. More to come. But again, Jesus Christ.
I think that's the ching.
Thought my goddamn mic arm was gonna blow up. Thank you, WreckItRalph, for coming through. OG R-Zone veteran. We've been in the trenches for a minute.
Yep.
Destiny for a minute. I think that's what bonded us, man.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
We used to get off of work and be like, right before we leave, like, yo, Destiny.
Like, because we would close and be like, Destiny?
A couple times we went to pick up food together. Be like, yo, we got to pick up our 4 a.m. snacks.
Oh my God. Number one, I miss that metabolism because I can eat like fucking garbage back then. Eat that 7-Eleven Wawa bullshit at 4 a.m. and not feel a thing the next day. Now, whenever I get weird and short story, I went to my buddy Tom's house and I stopped to get a because now they got like new shit under the heat lamps and I forgot what it was. Oh, shish kebabs. They have shish kebabs there.
At 7-Eleven?
Yes.
Wow.
And I bought them.
Were they good?
Kind of. It hurt my stomach.
Damn, I kind of want to try now. Yo, it's the same thing with me though. I can eat a bowl of cereal, and next time I'm in the bathroom, like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
yo, our bodies are just like, not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Yeah. It was like a honey barbecue shish kebab. It was pretty good, but like my stomach was like, nah, like it's not sitting right. It's probably under a heat lamp for too long. But anyway, nah, man, more nerdy stuff to come. Obviously, the silly stuff is always going to be here. But thank you again, Mr. WreckItRalph.
It's just been a hassle to get me here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have no time. This man works like 20-hour days, 8 days a week. So, yeah, he's a hard man to get. He's a taken man, by the way.
Definitely. She might hate my guts, but I love her.
Yeah, she was a special guest along with my godson.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So, again, just to get the plugs out of the way, you can find us pretty much anywhere you get your podcast. I was about to say Streamlabs. Spotify. Spotify, Apple, Google. Fucking. Am I on SoundCloud? No, I don't think I am. I'm on CastBox. Whatever. But everything will be in the description below. And until next time, this has been your boy J-Rod.
And Ralph. WreckItRalph.
WreckItRalph. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Deuces.